Welcome back to another episode of the Grow Your Daycare podcast. Today, we're going to be focusing on 3 signs your daycare's marketing is falling flat. And then I'm going to share with you how to fix those issues. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this video. My name is Rizakos. I help childcare business owners from all over the world with their online marketing needs, from social media content to paid traffic. We have something for everyone and every budget. If you need help with your childcare business's marketing, I'll put some links in the description of the video. Make sure you check those out. So running a daycare or childcare center obviously is extremely rewarding. It's, especially if it's your calling in life, which I hope that it is for you. But it does have unique challenges, especially when it comes to marketing, when it comes to promoting and really just attracting new families, new people to your business. Okay. So your marketing efforts, I call it marketing. It's a non-negotiable skill that you have to work on as a business owner, regardless of the type of business that you own. Okay. It is an income generating task that needs to be focused on daily. Okay. So I work with a lot of providers that just don't understand what the signs are. Like, they're doing all the things and they're thinking, well, why isn't my marketing working, Christina? Like, what am I doing wrong? Which is why I wanted to record this video, because I really want to focus on 3 things that are sure signs that your marketing engine is broken, that it's really not working. And then we're going to discuss how to fix those issues. Okay. So the first, obviously, is not a shocker: low enrollment or attendance. Obviously, if you're not doing a good job at advertising or promoting your business consistently, then low enrollment is to be expected, right? Empty spots, no one calling to book a visit with you. And obviously that leads to more things like stress, low cash sales, stressing out about covering expenses and all the things that you need to do in order to make sure that you can keep your doors open. Okay. So when I say you have to be marketing consistently, this is exactly what I mean. I mean that you cannot expect to post only when you have an open house or only when you just lost a child. This is something that you have to get in the habit of doing daily, consistently. Now, you don't always have to be posting enroll now type of content, but you have to get in that mindset. You have to get in that habit of understanding things happen, businesses, parents' needs change, your business might change, you might want to expand. And you always have to get in the habit of promoting your business, sharing about it, getting as many people to take notice, to follow, to engage with you. That's just so important. Okay. And I wanted to mention that because a lot of the times I see this inside my marketing membership. Oh, Christina, we don't need your services anymore because it's summer and we're closed and we're good. But you know that in the fall time, I'm going to get a few phone calls or a few emails telling me, well, can you help us out? Because we're opening up in a week and I have like low enrollments. No one has booked a visit and we don't know what to do because we have, let's say, five or six kids missing for the fall time. This happens because your system, your marketing engine isn't consistently going. You kind of stop it, hoping that it's just going to stay the way it is, and then thinking that, well, I'll just put a random post up on Facebook and that should do the trick. And in reality, it's just not how things work. Okay. So that is a sure sign that you are not advertising or promoting your daycare properly. Obviously, it's low enrollments, low visibility, no one calling or booking a visit with you. Okay. So what can you do to change that? We're going to talk about some actionable steps that you can take. Okay. The first is you want to think about where you're promoting your daycare or your childcare business. Like, where are these platforms, right? Are you leveraging local parenting groups, especially on Facebook? Those are a great way to get the word out on your program. Are you leveraging social media platforms properly? So Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, maybe you have a Pinterest account or a YouTube channel. Are you leveraging these platforms properly? Maybe you have a small email list. Are you actually leveraging that email list and sending out, newsletters every week or so? You have to be able to stay visible where parents are looking. And most parents nowadays, where are they? They're online on social media, scrolling and chatting and engaging with other people. So you, as a business owner, you have to make sure that you're auditing your outreach channels to make sure that you're always showing up and that you are exposing more and more people, or even the same people, to your business. Okay. The other thing I want you to think about is, if you have low enrollments, is enhancing your website. So really just having a website that is SEO friendly, that it's mobile friendly, that all your links are working properly. Obviously, you want to make sure that all the information is up to date, right? You want to make sure that you have a place where parents can either book a visit with you directly or get on your email list. Those are also really, really important. And you want to make sure that you have a strong call to action. So for example, if you're offering a free trial or a discount, you want to make sure that that is visible as soon as someone lands on your website, okay? You want to also think about refining your messaging. So again, this has to do with the content and the way you're showing up on social media. If you're showing up and you're not talking about anything of value, then you're going to lose people in your messaging. If you're trying to if you're trying to make your message resonate with everyone, no one is going to notice. Okay, so you have to make sure that you have a strong offer, so knowing exactly why someone should say yes to you versus the daycare down the street. And you also want to make sure that you can communicate that in a way that is effective, that's actually growing your business, that's actually getting clicks and conversations started. Okay, this is really, really important. More important than I think most of you actually understand. Okay, you want to make sure that you're always sharing about your unique selling points, your what you're offering that really fills in the gap in your community. You want to be talking about your facilities, your curriculum, your environment, the approach that you've taken. You want to be addressing concerns, right? These are all things that really hit those heartstrings when it comes to a mom and dad scrolling online, searching for childcare, right? No one's going to care if you're posting something, let's say political, for example, on your page, but they will care if you've gotten, let's say, 10 5-star reviews straight on your Yelp account, right? And you're sharing about that. These are things to think about when you are showing up and you're trying to communicate your message with your followers, okay? The second sign that you are doing a really bad job at advertising and that you need help is that you have a limited online presence or engagement, okay? You can actually check your online presence and your reach using your meta suites, and by clicking on your insights, it actually tracks all this data for you, and you don't have to pay anyone to do this for you, right? So definitely get in the habit of doing that on your Facebook accounts. But if you see that your page isn't growing, if you see that no one is engaging, no one is liking, no one is watching your videos or clicking on your graphics, then that is a sign that traffic is low, engagement is low. No one is really booking or clicking on all the buttons you have on your website and on your content. That is also a huge sign that you're not reaching people online. Okay, and this can be for a few reasons: lack of consistency, the messaging again. So how do you fix that? How do you make sure that you are getting the most online presence when it comes to social media, for example? Well, you have to be able to leverage social media the way it was intended. Okay, so when we're on social media, you have to have a strong online presence, which means posting regularly, so 4 or 5 times a week, posting material or content that actually engages or educates or really interests those that you're trying to attract, which in your case is the moms and dads in your community. Making sure that you are sharing things like photos, videos, reels, going live, updating parents about your daycare and all the fun things that you're doing, and really just making it a point to create content that's actually going to speak to your ideal mom and dad that you're trying to attract in your program, okay? The other thing you want to think about, if you feel as though you're not getting enough reach, so for example, you feel as though no one is clicking on your website, is being able to track all that in your Google console. Okay, so that's a little bit more technical, but basically it's just connecting your website to your Google and being able to track how many clicks you got every single month. Again, leveraging the right keywords, making sure that all the information that you're putting on your website is actually something that a mom and dad is searching for when they go on Google, right? And being able to tap into that using the right keywords, okay? The other thing you want to think about is your listings. So wherever you are in the world, I'm pretty sure you have Google My Business set up, you have your Yelp account set up, but also We have local search engines, whether that's networking with our Chamber of Commerce, whether that's like local parenting websites. Get in the habit of making sure that you are listed on all these platforms, and making sure that all the information that you have set up is correct. All the links are working properly. You have nice images and social proof that you're sharing to get more people to click on your platforms. Okay. And the third sign that you are really dropping the ball when it comes to your marketing or your promoting is negative feedback and reviews. Now, listen, this happens to everybody. It doesn't matter what type of business you're running. Someone is going to come and give you a bad review or a bad testimonial. It happens to everyone. But if you are seeing things like unhappy parents voicing their concerns about your daycare consistently, they're going in local groups, they're going on your business page, and they're leaving reviews on that review tab. If you feel as though this is something that is reoccurring, and it's really impacting your reputation online, well, that is a sure sign that you're promoting your business is not really doing a really good job. Like, you need to work on a few things. Okay. So what can you work on if you feel as though you're getting a ton of negative reviews? First is take prompt action. Okay. So wherever someone leaves you a review, for example, let's say they go on Google My Business and they leave you like a 1-star rating and they complain about something. You want to be able to go on your platform and actually answer their question or reply back to their review, because you know that other parents that are going to find you on Google are actually going to go on and read and see, like, did they reply, did they not reply, and how did they reply. Okay. So you want to be listening to parents' concerns and just taking proactive steps to resolve issues, right? So if it's something that you can fix, please fix it, and then just mention that as you're leaving your reply. And you always want to be able to be kind, professional, because it really does matter, right? Your goal as a business owner, you always want to be collecting feedback so that you can improve your services and communication with other clients, right? So you can't go into it thinking, well, if you don't like it, good luck, or really just taking it personally, because other people that are scrolling and find your website are actually going to read those things, and it's really going to harm your growth, right? They're just going to scroll on by, and they're not going to stop and click and take action. Okay. The other thing you want to think about if you feel as though you're getting a lot of reviews that are negative is very simple. Do like an audit, a quality audit, I call them. So have, let's say, every couple of months, a date where you go through your program and you're assessing your daycare's operations, the cleanliness, making sure your guidelines are up to date, making sure that if you have staff, that you're checking in with them, making sure that if you have clients in your program right now, that you're actually asking for that feedback and asking how they are feeling with your services up to this point, right? And more importantly, listen to what they have to say, because maybe they have something to say that you haven't thought about that can actually better your services. So why not really take action on that, okay? The other thing you want to think about is to promote positive experiences. Okay, so this is something where you would encourage satisfied parents to share their positive reviews on your platforms, maybe recording a short video. Maybe you can have them come in the office and you can kind of record them like a small interview, a short interview, and really just use that on all your platforms, right? So because if I go on let's say your Google My Business and all I see is negative comments, then obviously I would never consider bringing my child to your program. But if I go on your platform and I see you have 10 reviews, 4 are so-so, and the other 6 are amazing, then, my chances of actually reaching out are much higher, because, I want to be able to judge for myself. Whereas if everybody was leaving you like terrible reviews, then I would just scroll on by and click on the next listing. Okay, so that's really, really important. So there you have it, you guys. 3 signs that your marketing is falling short, and how to fix those issues if they arise in your program. Now, if you are listening to me and you're thinking, you know what, Christina, how can we work together? I need help with my marketing. I need help with social media. I want to be able to understand how to use the online space to really grow my online reach and leverage traffic, paid traffic, and social media. I'd love to invite you inside the Childcare Business Growth Hub. We help our clients with all things online marketing, so social media content, videos, graphics, reels. but also more marketing training that is really geared towards childcare business owners and showing them how to use the online space to grow their programs. We are actually offering a free 5-day trial. So if you want to check it out, link is in the show notes. Other than that, have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you guys real soon. Bye for now.